To create the perfect cheese, fresh cow's milk is collected from farms and transported to the production facility. There, the milk undergoes strict quality checks before beginning the professional processing. Milk is heated to a temperature of 70 to minus 75 degrees Celsius for 15 to 20 seconds or 63 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes to kill harmful bacteria without losing its nutrients. Rennet coagulant, a natural or artificial enzyme added to coagulate milk, forming the solid curd and the liquid whey. The curd is cut into small blocks to make it easier to separate the whey. The stirring and heating process continues to help the whey separate from the curd. The whey is separated from the curd by filtering or pressing. The remaining curd is compressed and pressed into blocks of cheese with the desired shape and size. The cheese is aged in a temperature and humidity-controlled environment to develop its flavor and texture. Hello everyone, have you ever wondered what the process behind those fresh tubes of wasabi looks like? From planting, nurturing, to harvesting and production, each step holds fascinating secrets. Let's dive in and find out. First, the sand is evenly spread across the entire field, layer by layer, covering the surface completely. Then a tilling machine is brought in to stir up the sand. The blades spin steadily, tossing chunks of sand, aerating and loosening the underlying soil. Once the sand is properly tilled, the farmers grab hoses and start the washing process. What's even more special about growing wasabi is that the planting area must be carefully selected. Wasabi cannot be grown just anywhere. It thrives best in mountainous regions or highlands where cool streams flow. These natural streams, with their clean, oxygen-rich, and cool water, provide the perfect environment for wasabi to grow robustly. But there's more. The water needs to flow gently, just enough to supply moisture without being too strong, to avoid damaging the young plants. The planting area should also have a slight slope to ensure proper drainage. This slope allows water from streams or irrigation systems to flow easily through the field, preventing waterlogging, while ensuring continuous water circulation without pulling around the roots. Wasabi typically takes 12 to 24 months to mature and be ready for harvest. The rhizome, the part used to make wasabi, needs to reach a sufficient size around 15 to 20 centimeters and have a deep green color before being harvested. When the leaves start turning yellow or the plant's growth slows down, it is a sign that the plant is ready for harvest. Harvesting wasabi is a highly technical and meticulous process to preserve the quality of the plant. First, the harvester must prepare gentle tools, usually small shovels or even hands, to ensure that the main rhizome is not damaged. When digging, the process must be carried out carefully, slowly working the tool or hand into the soil around the plant to gently separate it from the ground without breaking or scratching the roots or stem. Once the entire plant has been removed from the soil, the next step is to remove unnecessary parts. The leaves and secondary roots should be carefully pruned, as these parts are not used in the processing. Only the main rhizome, the most important part of the wasabi plant, should be retained. This removal process should be done by hand or with specialized shears to avoid damaging the rhizome. First, the harvester must prepare gentle tools, usually small shovels or even hands, to ensure that the main rhizome is not damaged. When digging, the process must be carried out carefully, slowly working the tool or hand into the soil around the plant to gently separate it from the ground without breaking or scratching the roots or stem. After the wasabi rhizomes have been thoroughly cleaned and handled with care, the next step is to pack them for storage and transportation. The rhizomes are neatly arranged into containers, usually plastic trays or boxes lined with soft material to prevent any damage to the delicate outer skin of the rhizomes. The next part, let's explore together how they produce the tubes of wasabi that we often use. A pure wasabi tube primarily uses natural ingredients, with fresh wasabi rhizomes and roots as the main components. The production process for pure wasabi tubes is simple, focusing on preserving the natural flavor without relying on many additives or preservatives. Once harvested, fresh wasabi roots undergo basic processing, such as washing and removing unnecessary parts. The rhizomes and roots are then finely ground to create a concentrated wasabi paste. As this is a pure product, the grinding process is often slow to retain the natural flavor and the distinctive spicy qualities of wasabi. At this stage, water is also added to adjust the consistency, making it easier to package the wasabi into tubes to preserve the wasabi for longer periods without synthetic chemicals. Manufacturers commonly introduce natural substances like vinegar, salt, or plant-based enzymes. These natural additives not only help stabilize the flavor, but also prevent oxidation, allowing the wasabi to retain its vibrant green color. The choice of preservatives is crucial, as they need to preserve the product without compromising the signature spicy flavor of the wasabi. Most wasabi tubes available in the market are actually a blend of wasabi and horseradish. The main reason for this is that real wasabi is quite expensive due to the complex cultivation and harvesting process, and fresh wasabi is difficult to preserve for long periods. As a result, to meet demand and keep product prices affordable, manufacturers often use horseradish, a plant that shares a similar pungent heat but is much easier to produce and store. Hello, welcome everyone to the YouTube channel Process to Product. This channel focuses on introducing farming, livestock raising, harvesting, and product manufacturing processes. Through detailed and easy-to-follow videos, the channel helps viewers explore everything from the initial production stages, such as planting or animal husbandry, to the process of creating the final product. From the stage of drafting content script and video editing to voiceover, everything is meticulously done with the goal of sharing the knowledge we've gained with everyone. Thank you all for watching the video.